gosh, I have goosebumps everywhere. The green flag boyfriend vibes from this song are just shining through. Hello Claire Bears, it's LC. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if you're returning, welcome back. First and foremost, I feel like I have to say I am so sorry that it took this long for me to upload part 2 of my reaction to Attacca. I actually cannot believe that my initial reaction, my part 1, was in March. There were just so many things that came up, and then the FML comeback came up, and then just life happened. But the important thing is that I am here now, and I'm very excited to be reacting to part 2 of this album, where I'm going to be reacting to the final 4 songs on this album, starting with Pang and then going all the way to 2-1. And then as a little bonus at the end, I am going to be, there you go, unboxing, it's not really a box, but opening the Attacca album, seeing what's inside and seeing what my pulls are. We've got a lot to get to this video, so let's get into it. But before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel. So for today's beverage of the day, I have a Brickworks Raspberry Peach Cider. Brickworks makes some of my favorite ciders, but I feel like I've maybe only had this Raspberry Peach one once, so let's give it a whirl. Interesting. You know how sometimes if something's grape flavored, like it doesn't actually taste like grapes? It's kind of like that with raspberry or peach flavoring, but this actually tastes like real raspberry and real peach, not like the peach flavoring, if that makes sense. So it's quite fruity and refreshing. But all right, let's get to the first track in this reaction, which is track number 4 on the album, Pang, or maybe like Pung. I'm not too sure. I think Pung is like the word for room, right?
Pang.
Oh, heck yeah. My Duolingo's paying off. And it looks like this is a subunit song from our performance team. And with I Don't Understand, But I Love You being one of my favorite songs of 2023 so far, I'm very excited to hear what another song from our performance team subunit sounds like. It's gonna be fun, upbeat, dancey. And I feel like because Dino is writing this, that he's definitely gonna rap. Because from what I remember, every time that Dino had any involvement in the song, he was always rapping. So let's listen to Pang, Pong, whatever it is. Oh, what did I say? He was gonna rap. And what's he doing? Rapping. Here, a balloon. I love his like soft vocals, you know? So it's like exploding. That's funny. If you come any closer, I will explode. Oh my gosh, I just noticed the teddy bear in the picture. That's so cute. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, Dina with the flow. Pure sweet helium. I was lost in the universe, but I found you right away. That's such a sweet line, and this whole song feels incredibly sweet. Even if you rotate far away, you still should. Oh no. Just the combination of the cute lyrics and the cute photos, like, it's a lot. But then like mixed in with these raps though. Hope their heart doesn't explode. Ooh. It almost sounds like the balloon expanding and about to explode, his vocals there. Don't come closer, but at the same time, come closer. Ah, that was so fun. I would love to see them try to do some choreography for this, and in my head I just imagine them like mimicking being a balloon, and it just makes my heart want to explode like a balloon more than it already did after listening to the song. But then in the middle we just had some like badass Dino raps thrown in there. Like I want to listen to his rap in the second verse again.
잠깐만 wait 난 준비됐나 keep it away 아직 안 됐다 말풍선이 늘어난다 대기권 너머로 커져간 맘 슬슬 터질까봐 조마조마해.
And I'm never gonna recover from this line. I was lost in the universe, but I found you right away. Even if you rotate far away, you still shine. The green flag boyfriend vibes from this song are just shining through. And it's so funny because just earlier I did my reaction to Psycho from June, and it feels like a complete 180 from that video of him in this song. So it just shows the versatility. He can pull off a sweet, cute concept. He can pull off a sexy, intense concept. But the wholesomeness of this was just such a lovely start. All right, let's go to track number 5, which is Imperfect Love. And this is a song from our vocal team. And I have to say, these photos are absolutely stunning. Jonghan with like the long hair, I will never forgive him for cutting it. The stark black undercut type of haircut on Joshua looks so good, and then Woozi is definitely giving like Disney Prince, and then DK and Seungkwan with their kind of chokery collars look so like ethereal and beautiful. I don't know if we're getting more of those types of photos in this album, but if so, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of them. And so this is a Woozi song. So are you gonna keep up the happy positive vibes from Pang, or are we going to get something different? I assume so if we have a song called Imperfect Love, but let's listen. Ooh. Like a band. Feels like it could be in a musical or something. His voice is so beautiful. Ooh. Only you are precious to me. Oh. Of course, no one's perfect. Huh, it's interesting to hear them all sing together. Oh, that line was so cute. I want to create endless stories like those hidden inside an old book. Again, this does feel very like musical in a way. It kind of feels like a song that a Disney Prince might sing. With all the water and stuff in the background, it's giving like Prince Eric. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I feel like I need a lighter or something. And that this would be really fun to hear in concert. Oh. There's no such thing as perfect love. I mean, it's important to try to be at your best for the other person, but you're always gonna make mistakes. I appreciate them trying though. Oh yeah, this would be the perfect song in concert. I believe it, DK. You're so sincere. Who? Oh gosh, these two songs just back to back. My heart really is gonna explode. Oh. I really do think they're trying to kill me because they say that their love is imperfect, but they are perfect in my eyes. It's just like very heartfelt and romantic. Like, I didn't know that Uzi was such a romantic. I mean, I guess I should have at this point. And it's honestly just like creating the most unrealistic expectations, because now I'm tempted to just like go downstairs and ask my husband, like, why aren't you talking about creating endless stories like those hidden inside of an old book to me? And he would just be like, but I'm just kidding. My husband treats me wonderfully, I promise. This closing the song makes me want to burst into a puddle of tears. As I end the shining day, I'm happy because it's you every day. And then on top of that, it's all five of them singing it at the same time. But yeah, nothing but green flags on this album, and whoever they all end up with one day will be very happy. So let's go to our next song then, which is I Can't Run Away, and this is going to be from our hip hop team. So here we have all four members contributing to both the lyrics and the composition of the song. So with all of them having a hand in this one, I'm curious to see what exactly the vibe is, but I suspect from the title, I Can't Run Away, it's not gonna be the most positive. Maybe we get like an intense rap or something a bit darker. Let's listen. Oh, I just noticed that Wuji's in here too. Oh. I would have never in a million years known that was S-Coups. Oh my gosh. I did not think they were gonna sing. Oh. No. I needed to pause because oh my goodness, I was just like in complete shock for the first 90 seconds of that. And it's really interesting to hear the hip hop team sing, especially, you know, in contrast to I got the fire, oh, fire. But just like hearing Wanu's singing voice, I just lost it. And the lyrics are just so freaking heartbreaking. When I'm frantically running away and look back because I'm out of breath, the footprints on top of the memories that have whitely piled up, footsteps that have no destination. You're not here in this place where I'm left alone after following you day and night. And then when Vernon's part came in here, I was just like, well, I mean, like, honestly, the knife was already in there and just it got twisted. When our traces melt away, will I feel at ease? Every day it doesn't stop and it just piles up. And I won't run away until my memories of you are erased. But that's interesting because I won't run away, but the song's called I Can't Run Away. So is there going to be some kind of shift by the end of the song? Because I feel like that's intentional, that it's called I Can't Run Away when they're saying I won't run away here. But yeah, let's keep listening. Oh.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. 넌 까마득해, 난 제자리에 비바람 눈소리 차가운 마음 깊숙이 꺼지지 않은 불씨 함께 달려온 꽃길 함께 맘 가득 남긴 난 찬란함 속 그림자 더욱 밝게 빛나긴 지나온 사랑은 아름다운
Past love remains is a beautiful thing.
세상의 커다란 조리는 저 기도가
Stop. Oh my gosh, I want to cry. No. Scoops has actually been wrecking me so hard lately, like it's not even funny. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps everywhere. Huh. So it's the very, very last line that they say, I can't run away. Yeah, this really just shows how incredibly versatile 17 is as a group when all four of these rappers absolutely like slay me with their vocals. With this just like eulogy of a song to a past relationship. Like I did not have that I did not have that on my Attacca bingo card. And they're just like holding on to anything that remains from the relationship with the ultimate realization of it's not just like, I won't run away, but it's like, I can't. It just has this grip on me. Like, it's just too beautiful to leave. It was beautiful because it was us, because it was love without the smallest amount of hate. Even the sadness that may find its way out at times, we can call it love, so that even my yearning for you can beautifully remain as love. This is just like, oh, it's so freaking heartbreaking. It makes me want to know like what the relationship was and how it ended for them to be just like hanging on so dearly to it. And it's also interesting that it's framed not in terms of wanting the person back, but more so like hanging on to the memories, which is an interesting way of looking at it. There's somewhat of an acknowledgement there of we're not going to go back to the place we were. And it's almost a mix of acceptance in there with that, you know, mourning and sadness. So again, I'm just like, it intrigues me so much and I'm so nosy that I'm just like, oh, well, what happened? Like, how did this relationship end? And, you know, where is this person now? Because it hints towards the fact that they're gone, but it's not clear if they left or even like who ended the relationship with whom. Like, it's a mystery. Anyways, I could talk I could talk for the rest of the day about that, but I was just so blown away by their vocals, by the lyrics, by everything, really. So yeah, heartbreaking, beautiful song. So for our final song on this album, we have 2-1 from 17, but this looks like it is just going to be Joshua and Vernon, our American boys. So I'm curious if this is going to be an English song. And then we also are going to be reacting to a live performance of this song that was on Genius. So see them perform this live, and then if we have to, we will take a look at the lyrics afterwards. So yeah, it's interesting that it's just the two of them doing a song. I'm kind of curious if they wanted to dip their toes into the waters of doing an English song and then just doing it with the two members who speak English fluently was kind of their way of trying that out. And I'm kind of hoping that there's a live band that performs this, especially after hearing Imperfect Love and after hearing the band version of Rock With You, which I just reacted to in my best K-pop songs of 2021 series if you did not watch that. So let's watch the 2-1 live performance. Do we have subtitles? What the heck?
What's 2-1?
1.
Hope you listen to this song cause I'm doing right just fine.
Oh yeah, we got the live band.
Doing alright. All the time in the world to myself. I can go on and drink all day and night. But why?
Drink all day and night?
Can I get you off my mind?
Oh no.
Can't get you out of my head. Yeah.
Ooh.
Gotta get you out of my head. Yeah. How can you be so far when I can't see you're doing really good without me, baby.
Oh no.
I'm doing great myself. Hope you know I am. I'm lonely, yeah. Lonely, yeah.
This feels like the preamble to Black Eye. Oh no. Oh, that's so nice. They're bringing some sass. Ooh. I like angsty Joshua. Ooh, Vernon's getting so into it. I love it. And that looks like a fun place to perform, like on that rooftop. Maybe unless you're afraid of heights. Ooh. And it almost feels like it's two friends going through the same thing, and they're like helping each other through it, you know? Oh, I love how into it that Vernon's getting. He's just like really coming alive, you know? And you can see the like vein popping out of his neck. Oh. Yay! That was so good. I said this before when I did my reaction to Psycho from June, but it's so nice to see the members on their own doing their own thing and to see what kind of flavor they bring into things when they're given their own, like, you know, runway to just do what they want to do. And, you know, it doesn't honestly surprise me that this song it feels like a sibling of Black Eye, because Vernon just does that pop punk genre so well. And it was fun to see Joshua added to the mix there of both the like raspy intense vocals during the chorus, but then also those like beautiful soft vocals during the breakdown. And it makes me like wonder what a Joshua solo song would sound like. And then in the chorus, when it's 2 - 1, I can see "You're doing really good without me, baby," and they're just being like, "I'm fine, it's fine, everything's fine." I don't know if they're trying to convince this other person or if they're trying to convince themselves. I don't know. Especially when they're, complaining about how can you be so fine. It's like, you don't really complain about someone else being fine unless you yourself are not fine. Or, there at least being a little bit of resentment there over the fact that they don't have any lingering feelings about it. Or at least they don't seem to. Like all the feelings we had were not worth much to you at all, it seems. And then especially with that breakdown to Joshua's part where his vocals just sound so vulnerable, like he's going to a vulnerable place in his register, saying, "I used to think that you were that someone. We used to be so much alike. I could still see you in myself." Where it's kind of clear based on this song that it wasn't just like a romantic partnership, but it was also like a friendship. Like, we had so much in common. I saw so much of me in you. So like, what happened? Yeah, this album, it was kind of like, ping-ponging, because those first 2 songs were so sweet, and then these last 2 songs are kind of, about breakups. But yeah, I could very much see this being like a mid-2000s pop punk hit, and it just made me so happy to see Vernon absolutely crushing it and clearly just having an amazing time. So okay, that is the Attacca album. There's just so many fantastic songs on this album, so many ups and downs, so much to dig into, where I think my favorite song on the album is definitely "To You." I put that in my personal top 10 songs of 2021 in my 2021 series. But, after hearing "I Can't Run Away," I feel like that one might be up there too. 2 very different songs, but, it just like totally got me. And then, it's from the hip hop team on top of that. So it's just like, it just caught me so off guard that the way it affected me, I feel like cannot be ignored. So I think those 2 songs are kind of the standouts for me. But before we wrap up, we need to unbox, open this bad boy. And I'm very excited to be doing this because I think I got this in June, like early June. So it's been like 6 weeks since I received this, and I've been dying to open it. It's been requiring the power of 1,000 suns to not open it. So it makes me incredibly happy to be able to be opening this right now. So let's see what we got. Oh dear, oh gosh. Things just flew everywhere. Oh, there are photo cards there. I did not see who it was, but I'm gonna try to flip them over so that I don't see and do it in my peripheral vision so I can't tell whose face it is. But first, let's take a look at the photo book. And as usual with my unboxings, I will not show you every single picture, but if there's anything that stands out to me as I look through them, then I shall let you know. But right off the bat, we've got Hoshi. He's so like freaking stunning. Everything about him, like his complexion is just beautiful. I'm really jealous of his skin as someone with terrible skin. And just like even not an eyebrow hair is out of place. It's wild, truly. Next we have Dino, and looks like his jawline could freaking cut glass. Oh, okay, interesting. I'm now halfway through the book and only have gotten to 2 members, so I suppose this is almost like, OP3. What does that mean? It says OP3. Does that mean there's 3 versions and this is the 3rd? Because again, I am halfway through the book and I'm only just getting to the 3rd member, which is June. So I'm assuming that this is the performance team's version. Oh, something just fell out. I'll get to that in a second. But this 2-page spread of June is really cool. Again, it almost feels like a precursor to Psycho, with that like deep red color. But I really like that this photo book is so big. Sometimes I feel like the photo books are quite dense and they're small, so you can almost feel like you're walking on eggshells looking through the book, and you really would have to break the spine to look at the photos. But these are nice and big, to the point where if you really wanted to, you could take some of these and like put them on your wall or something. This might sound really random, but I've always really admired like men with long necks. And I feel like he has such a long neck, but like in a good way. It's just very like elegant, you know? But yeah, interesting. I don't know if I have an album where the photo book is only for a set number of members. I'd be curious to see what the others look like. Okay, this fell on the floor while I was looking through the album or the photo book, and I don't know what this is. It looks like it's almost a foldable stand of some kind that has all of the lyrics. Yeah, I'm sure this is something that you could, you know, build and put on your shelf or your desk or something like that, but I'm afraid to bend it. So I'm just gonna leave that as is for now. And then this almost looks like a bookmark of some kind. And then on the inside, ooh, we have S-Coups. So yeah, that like icy blonde on him is just ridiculous. Hopefully this is focusing. I don't know why, but just like the long kind of like curling hair around his ears and this outfit with like the chain. I don't know why it gives like billionaire supervillain who has this is his like, you know, mansion-y warehouse that he lives in. Okay, and so I think that there is like a slightly larger photo of one of the members. So we have Ming Hao. It's funny that in every 17 album I own that I've now pulled Ming Hao. And again, like he just looks so elegant here. I'm so jealous. But all right, so we have 2 photo cards. So let's do a reveal of those. Starting with number 1 where we have Mingyu. Oh my gosh. This is my first Mingyu photo card, and he looks so handsome. I have so many 17 bias records, but Mingyu is one of them. Oh my goodness, Seungkwan looks so good here. Oh my gosh. This almost like doesn't even, wow. And then there's like all these stacked up chairs behind him. It almost reminds me of my Yoongi photo card of him posing with a bunch of stacks of money. That is my absolute favorite photo card of all time, and why I put it in a TXT frame, because this beautiful masterpiece needed to be framed and displayed. But we've got like the stacks of chairs and the stacks of cash. So let's see, let me pull out my photo card binder. So my Wanu photo card is up on my clip lights, and I put the DK one there as well because I just loved it so much. So these are all the other 17 photo cards that I have at this point, where this Jonghan one is kind of cheating because it was a like baggage tag kind of thing that every time I pull out my photo card binder, this always falls out. But then I also have 2 June photo cards, and then my Mingyu, and then again, because I always pull the 8, I have him down here, and then I have my 2 Seungkwan. So yeah, I'm doubling up on photo cards here. So I still need photo cards for 7 of the 17 members. So I guess that means I'll just have to buy more albums. Maybe I'll end up buying Your Choice, because that is the next album in my 17 discography deep dive that I'm going to get to, since I'm going kind of reverse chronological order. But friends, thank you so much for joining me for this reaction. Hope you enjoyed it, and again, please give it a like if you did, because lately my videos have been getting a lot less engagement because fewer people are clicking that like button. It really helps me out, and it only takes a second, so again, do it. But I would love to hear what your favorite songs are from this album, and if you're looking forward to my Your Choice reaction, which I promise I'm not gonna wait another 4 months to do a reaction to, but I would love to hear from you, so please leave a comment down below. But I would love to hear from you, so please leave a comment down below with your thoughts. Also, just a quick mention about my Patreon. I've received messages from a couple of you saying that you wanted to sign up but you weren't able to, so I wanted to quickly mention that 1, I have paused my pledges on Patreon until August 5th, so you are unable to sign up until that time, just because I've been really busy these past couple months and couldn't keep up with my commitments that I made to my patrons, so I felt kind of guilty about charging people. And then 2, I am no longer doing the weekly reactions on my Patreon because, again, it was just too difficult to keep up with, and it started to feel like work when this is supposed to be fun. This is my hobby. I'm not really making any money from this other than my Patreon, which would help cover my expenses, but it was just not worth it. So again, as of August 5th, you'll be able to sign up and you can still watch the 50 plus reactions that I have on there, including multiple episodes of, oh my gosh, I just blanked on the name, Going 17. So if it is after August 5th that you're watching this and you would like to check that out, you can sign up at patreon.com/laurenclaire. But until my next video, I hope you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.